March to March, presented by Principal Financial Group. Tonight from just outside Philadelphia, it's Big East basketball on CBS Sports Network. 8th-ranked Villanova takes on St. John's. With the 23rd meeting between St. John's and Villanova, no surprises in the starting lineups. And Champagny set to jump it up, and we are underway at the Pavilion, and Villanova controls the opening tip.
And you know, this is a key matchup we're looking at right there with Posh Alexander and Colin Gillespie. One of Colin's worst games of his career, probably, here at Villanova.
Jermaine Samuels inside, gets his own miss and sends it back out. Caleb Daniels for three, and it's good for Villanova.
And offensive glass, they'll get offensive rebounds and inevitably end up with a three-point shot. The one thing we got to really keep an eye on is this Villanova defense. They had a great defensive game the other day against UConn. It hasn't been their strength this year. Usually Jay's team's much better defensively.
To DePaul on Saturday.
You know, the key for St. John's is how hectic a game can they make this. And a great start for... But St. John's relies so much. They average over 8-9 steals a game. And that's what leads their transition, because let's face it, when you make steals, you're getting a lot of easy baskets in transition.
Samuels defended by Cole. Samuels trying to work around him, and he does.
Villanova does.
Posh Alexander for three, and the rebound is grabbed by Robinson Earl. Last 3 games, Alexander 2 for 11 from deep as Gillespie uses the...
It's a good sign to see Greg Williams out there early.
Day-to-day with a back injury, but able to give it a go tonight. Alexander gets that one to drop.
They have to win this game, I believe.
Big opportunity for the Red Storm tonight. Meanwhile, Villanova looking for payback after what the Johnnies did to them 3 weeks ago. Marcellus Earlington connects. And 4 straight empty trips. Gillespie trying to change that right here, and he does.
You can't play.
Williams. St. John's 3 for 4 on their 2-point attempts, 0 for 5 from deep. And to your point, Steve, they can't simply rely on this, the 3-ball, except it's good right there for Isaiah Moore.
Another one of those. A while to get acclimated. Him and Vince Cole, they really have had a good second half of the year.
That was just the 7th 3 of the year for Isaiah Moore. Does most of his damage on the inside.
And he did some damage on Villanova the first time around.
Nice take by Justin.
You know, one thing when you play against Villanova, Andrew, it's so important that you contain the dribble, because you really don't want to help a lot off these great three-point shooters. So you got to contain the dribble. That's much better defense by St. John's, but that's a heck of a shot.
Gillespie already for 3. Not even close. Last 3 games, he was 1 of 8 from deep and misses his first 3-point attempt tonight. Robinson Earl straight away 3. Yes.
This kid has been hurt for 2 years. A highly, highly regarded high school player out of New Jersey. Great to see him on the floor.
Jay Wright said he's starting to come, and he still feels like he'll be a good player in this program. Torn labrum, re-injured it in October, and it's just fallen so far behind because of all the practice time he's missed. Caleb Daniels, tough shot, and he knocks it down. Robinson Earl defended by Champagny. Great matchup there. Robinson Earl around Champagny.
And any team in America.
And a steal by Antoine over to Slater. Slater flies in and throws it down. Champagny is still scoreless tonight for St. John's. He's 0 for 3 from the floor.
Well, Jeremiah Robinson Earl is really a terrific defender.
Samuels for 3. You bet. And that's the done. Tough shot, and that will go. A 2 for Rasheed. Well, we told you they held Villanova to 59, but in the 4 games since, St. John's has given up 82 points per game. They create a turnover here. Vince Cole comes in, and he is fouled hard.
A half court.
for 3 so far this evening.
But you remember
Penny going. Good help. Turns it over.
he turned his back and they blindsided him.
And a foul on the shot.
And this is a very good team because they're going to be mud the first half.
Now, for the record, you brought this up, but as we approach 6 minutes to go in the first half, and all Villanova so far. 3 won't go for Antoine, and the other way, Posh Alexander plays it in.
And you know, Jay talked about Champagne's their best player, but their most important player may be Posh Alexander.
And Mike Anderson told us yesterday, we go on his beat, which I thought was well said for the team that, as you point out, is led by Champagne, but it seems like their energy is driven 78%. Mike Notaro, this season.
Yeah, Jay decided to change it up a little bit. Thought St. John's was getting a little bit too comfortable. What a
Samuel's
great
offensive rebound off the Slater miss. Ends up with Slater again, and he's fouled.
Gonna burn, but if you only lose 3-4 times, you know, you might as well keep it in 5 years. Jay thought it was the worst game they played in.
We are a great matchup for them.
Yeah, he gave them all the credit. He wasn't saying that we just played bad. No, St. John's made them play bad.
But right now, his team up 15.
And this is like a matchup zone. This is kind of from Rolly Massimino days. They start zone, they end up going into something that looks like man-to-man. Keep St. John's favorite right now to be Big East player of the...
Interesting, got a big senior season. Penny with those free throws, his first points of the night.
Yet they can't win against Villanova on the road without him having a good game. He's got to get going here and in the second half.
Daniels from the outside. St. John's, one of its last 11. Villanova, one of its last 8 with 2 minutes to play. Samuels, oh, great move. He's been on a tear, Steve. Last 4 games, 18 points a night. Slater to Robinson Earl. 2.
They have such great patience when they catch the ball in the lane. No rush, shot fake, catch it, gather yourself.
Final minute of the first half. Villanova scored 59 points at St. John's. They've got 41 in the first half tonight, but has not been able to get on track tonight. Sent from deep. The last he has been putting up.
He is a tremendous player.
And another, no, not a 5-second.
To help, that would really make a difference, I think. At St. John's, they could have used another guard.
No doubt. Champagne, finally, his first field goal of the night. Villanova's 11-0 when leading at the half this year. Dixon for 3. Samuels tips it too far back. With 1 second left, Dixon chucks it, and it's short. Excellent half for Villanova. They shoot 50. Champagne for 3, no. Samuels catch and shoot 3 is good.
I mean, that was really, because they're all standing outside the three-point line. You know it, Mike Anderson told them that, and they were late getting to Jermaine Samuels.
A 20-point Villanova lead, which is down to 18 after the jumper by Champagne. Samuels is calling for it. They can't get it to him. Now he's got it with 5 on the shot clock. Samuels right past his man, counted in the foul.
Couldn't stop him down in the post.
So Villanova. Samuels gets Champagne in the air, drives in, and he's fouled.
You got to stay down on shot fakes. It's a killer wins
for Villanova. They missed a total of 8. Adaiwusu, nice pass to Champagne, could not get it to go, but St. John still has it. Champagne lays it in. 10 points for St. John's, but they still trail by 20. Alexander spins, lost it. Slater was right there, but Moore collects and scores. Robinson Earl. Working right around Isaiah Moore for 2.
Just tremendous footwork in the post area.
10 points, 5 rebounds for the sophomore. Moore tied up inside and a foul. Of course I say that. It happened. Champagnie for 3. Moore gets it and finishes. He's got to be careful.
The paint. They're shooting a lot of jumpers, and that's not who they are. But give Villanova credit for what they're doing defensively. Another post move.
Another shot fake. Gillespie with 12:20 to go. Swider, shot fake. Now Moore for 3.
And you know what, Andrew? It leads to open shots. Now somebody rotates out there.
Slider for 3. Williams with 5 on the shot clock. In the paint, and foul is called with 2. Daniels left open.
They've got to really push the issue now.
Here is Williams, and he lays it in.
He's a real games, hasn't been 100%.
Yeah, he told us that he's really day-to-day, every day with that lower back injury, but he said the amount of pregame stretching he does just to get the back in hopes of playing is incredible, but he said he feels good. He stretches so much, he feels great. Jay Wright wants his team to push it up ahead. Swider in the corner. Midway point of the second half. Moore countered in the foul. In double figures, 10 of his last 11 games. Champagnie comes off a screen, steps into a 2 and hits. And able to get his hands on that one, but it was around the ball once again. Champagnie tipped back, and there is Dunn. Daiwusu is fouled on the drive. Daiwusu had a career-high 13 on, and he said our defense.
No, and they gave DePaul 58 points, Andrew, in the paint. I mean, and that's without a post-up guy. It's not like they have a center in there throwing the ball to. That's all driving it into the paint.
Whoa, Swider is fouled by Erlington. Team
is getting better because their team defensively really not up to the usual Villanova standards. That's where they have struggled really all year, but lately much better.
The Daiwusu counted and won. He can. Freshman from the. Here's Swider on the drive, shot fake and score.
You know, the problem time, they're a very hard team to come back from, to come back on.
Cole with a 3.
You know, to come back from.
Steve, in the second half of games this year, Villanova shoots 50%, which is 4th best in the country. So they tend to get better as the game goes on. Gillespie is fouled. Best in the Big East, shooting 80 game. And a foul is called on Jermaine.
Hurt.
Oh, they threw it to him, and they have to stop the game. And he's coming right out.
He kind of gives you the impression he doesn't really feel much pain. That kid must be hurt.
No, is it high school junior, and St. John's is very Villanova trainer has come over to assist with Posh Alexander.
Extra pass.
Daniels wide open. Robinson Earl. And here comes Dunn the other way. You know, we are in the building tonight, and Posh Alexander is right below us, and he is still in a lot of pain.
Oh, yeah.
Most was 17 in the first game against St. John's, but it has not slowed them down.
No, because only 5 points off those turnovers for St. John's and not a lot of steals.
Daniels straightaway three. 9.9 per game, which leads the Big East. The bank for Arlington.
10 days ago with the top 16 seeds. Some people were surprised that Villanova was not a 1 seed. They only had 2 quad 1 wins at that point, and Ohio State had the most in the country. So when you looked at it, Ohio State certainly deserved to be a 1 seed, but this Villanova team, as we know, come NCAA tournament time, they're dangerous.
Yep. Back-to-back threes for Caleb Daniels. And you look at Villanova's schedule the rest of the regular season. Sunday at Butler on CBS. Steve, you
weeks ago.
Gillespie's fouled inside. Villanova trainer.
Greatest assist in the history of the school. Jenkins made the greatest shot.
Yep.
He had the greatest assist.
John McGriff has entered for St. John's. Oh, what a move by Robinson Earl.
All can go one-on-one.
Fine. Had not played in 5 straight. A speedy recovery as he heads off to the St. John's locker room.
Whatever he's got, it hurts bad.
Yeah. No shot. Fouls on Robinson Earl. But just 61% and another miss. Now this guy is tearing us up at practice. He said he might force me to play him. And sure enough, again, it's a blowout game, but at least he's getting some action as he feeds Antoine for his first points of the season.
I tell you, he gets up and down the floor. He reminds me of a guy I had, Kerry Kittles.
Did a great job at Rutgers. Archidiakono pass to Dawusu as we approach 1 minute to play. And a steal. Archidiakono telegraphed that one, and Cole makes him pay. See, St. John's season low came at Xavier in early January, 61. And a foul is called on the drive by Antoine.
I don't think Jay Wright.
Final 30 seconds from the pavilion. Cole will take that three. Patterson's up ahead. Antoine sees him. Here comes Patterson, and he's blocked. Well, almost for Trey Patterson. Now the shot clock's turned off, and that will do it. I was very excited to call Trey Patterson's first collegiate points.
You were fired up on that as he was coming.
For Villanova, as they go to 10-2 in Big East play, And they split the regular season series against St. John's. Contribution